The FreeMotion Chest machine is one of the most popular and versatile pieces in the FreeMotion circuit. We are going to start with the basic seated supported 2-arm chest press and progress through variations. We intentionally progress this exercise in this sequence to increase muscular involvement with each changing position. As you progress any exercise, you must ensure your client can perform the prescribed number of reps while maintaining proper posture. Let's begin with the seated supported 2-arm chest press. You'll position the client with their back against the pad with handles at chest height. With palms facing the floor, they'll simply push both handles forward. Be sure the client exhales on the push. The next step would be to have the client sit upright with their back off the pad and hips remaining against the pad. Performing the same pressing movement, the client will need to engage their core and maintain a neutral spine. To further challenge the client's stability and add diversity to the movement, have them slide forward in the seat so their hips are no longer in contact with the back pad. The handles on the FreeMotion Chest also move independently for dynamic exercises. So to challenge their coordination, the client can perform alternating arm movements. The next step in the progression is to add rotation for multiplanar movement. This further challenges their core muscles as they maintain a neutral spine and rotate through the entire range of motion. Because the pulleys swivel, you can perform a wide variety of chest exercises in different planes of motion. For example, you can go from a 2-arm horizontal press to a decline press, incline press, or alternating incline-decline press. The client can also perform pec flies by simply extending their arms laterally and pulling the handles toward their midline, keeping arms straight with their palms facing each other. As we stated earlier, the handles can move independently, allowing for one-arm exercises. When doing one-arm movements, remember that the client is pushing half of the weight selected. To perform a seated supported one-arm chest press, the client sits with their back against the pad with one handle at the chest level and palm facing the floor. The client's shoulder should remain parallel to the floor throughout the exercise. Just like we changed the amount of stability and added rotation to the 2-arm chest press, we can progress a one-arm press the same way. Seated back unsupported. Seated unsupported. And seated unsupported with rotation. You should be sure your client is able to perform these movements with optimal posture before moving to the next step in the progression. For some of your more advanced clients, the next step in progression is to perform standing exercises. This further challenges balance and requires the client to engage their lower body to stabilize. With the standing 2-arm chest press, you can have the client stand behind the seat. They will perform the same horizontal chest press with handles at chest level and palms facing down, similar to pushing a stroller or grocery cart. Make sure they are able to maintain a neutral spine and their shoulders and hips are aligned. With standing exercises, we can apply the same progressions from 2-arm, alternating, 1-arm, adding rotation, and lower body combinations. Alternating arm. Alternating with rotation. 1-arm. One arm with rotation. Standing, 1 arm, 1 leg. From this standing position, you can also perform a variety of chest exercises. Decline press. Incline press. Alternating incline-decline press. Pec flies.